Hey guys, welcome back. Hope all of you are doing good. This is your host Devang Sharma. आज की वीडियो में बात करने वाले हैं very important topic and a very commonly asked interview question about Java. So without a further ado, let's start the video.
Hey guys, let me introduce to a wonderful initiative taken by Newton School. This initiative is called Launchpad. This is for the people who want to start coding from scratch and learn the basics of different programming languages for absolutely free of cost. Yes, I repeat, absolutely free of cost. It has plenty of resources available here, including courses from Java, Python, Node.js, CPP, React.js, and DBMS and SQL management. Also, few of these courses are available in Hindi as well. So what are you waiting for? Applications are open now. Apply today to become a rockstar developer within 6 months.
So welcome back to Newton School Launchpad and our complete professional Java series. This is a complete Java series from a freshman to a professional developer. Irrespective of whether you're a freshman or junior developer or a senior developer, you will find something related to you that will help you excel in your career. So without a further ado, let's start today's video. Welcome to Complete Java Freshman to Professional Developer series. Here we are going to cover Java from very layman terms for a beginner to advanced senior developer concepts like microservices using Hibernate and Spring Boot. So without a further ado, let's start about the topic of today. Today we are going to learn about a very important topic, which is a final keyword in Java, which is most commonly used. Let's understand what is final keyword, what are its use cases, where it is used, and how we can do it via coding. We are going to use Newton School IDE for the coding. Let's start with what is final keyword. Final keyword is used to restrict the user. I repeat, to restrict the user. And Java final keyword can be used in many contexts. Basically, there are three contexts in which final keyword can be used. First, as a variable. Second, as a method. And third, as a class. For respective things, we call them as final variable, final method, and final class. Apart from that, the final keyword can be applied with variables, which will be final variable that has no value in it. And that variable is called blank final variable or uninitialized final variable. In addition to that, it can only be initialized in the constructor. Without using a constructor, you cannot initialize a blank final variable. This blank final variable, it can be static, which can be initialized in static block. Let's learn about this in detail. First, Java final variable. If you make any variable as final, you cannot change the value of that final variable. This will be counted as a constant. Let's see an example of final variable in our class. The example that I'm going to show you is, it will have a final variable named speed limit, which you are going to change the value of the variable, but it cannot be changed. Because once you declare a variable as final, its assigned value can never be changed. Let's see this example by the coding. You can see I'm creating a class here, my class name bike, and inside that I want to create a final variable. So I use the keyword final, and the name of my variable is speed limit. Now, if I create a function here which changes the value of speed limit, I'm creating a main class here, and let me call my static main method. Inside my method, let me create an object of class bike. And let me print the value of speed limit. Let me comment this part of the code. Let's try to see what is our output now. As you can see the output is 16, which is my final value. Let's make some changes. I created a function run, which is trying to change the value of final value. So I can write here, change value of final variable, which is incorrect. It should give me an error. Let's see if I uncomment this line. Will this code run successfully or will I get an error? I got an error. What is the error? Cannot assign a value to variable final speed limit. So once you declare a variable as final, you cannot change its value. Let's see other type of use cases of final keyword. So we've seen the example of Java final variable. Let's move on to the second example of Java final method. So if you make any method or any function as final, you cannot override it. I repeat, you cannot override it. Let's see the example using live code. Let's reuse the same code for it, and instead of final variable, I can create a final method here. Let me create a class which can extend my bike class. So my class Honda is extending a bike class. My Honda is a subclass and bike will be a superclass. Let me name the same function as run here. I can write it as inside Honda. Now, let me create object of Honda. And let's set it object of run. Let me see what will be the output in this case. I got an error, compile time error, which says run in Honda cannot override run in bike because overridden method is final. Line number 4. So as you can see, as I've declared my method run as final, so I'm not able to override it. What happened in case I just type, I remove the keyword final. Let's see the output in that case. In that case, my program runs successfully without any error and I'm able to print inside Honda. So that's how we have seen. In case of Java final methods, you can make any method as final, but you cannot override it. Let's see the last use case for final keyword. We have just seen the example of Java final method. The last use case is Java final class. Similar to Java final method, if you make any class as final, you cannot extend it. Let's see this with the example of live code. This was my class. Let me make this class as final. And my class Honda wants to extend bike. So my class is final, but my Honda class wants to extend the bike class. So technically it should give me an error. Let's see the output. Yes. What is the error I get? Cannot inherit from final bike. This line number 13, is actually giving me a compile time error. Since I have declared my class bike as final, I cannot extend it. So final class cannot be inherited. That is the third use case. We have seen the example of Java final variable, Java final method, and Java final class. Let's understand a very important question. Is final method inherited? Yes, the answer to this question is final method is inherited, but you cannot override. I repeat, final method is inherited, but it cannot be overridden. Let's see the example here. In this example, if I remove the keyword final here and I make my method as final and I run it, this is giving me an error because overridden method is final. Correct? So if I just remove the override part, I should be able to run the program. yes, I got successful output as running without any errors. So you see, it can be extended. Java methods can be extended, can be inherited. As a matter of fact, final methods are inherited, but it cannot be overridden. So in this video, we have seen the example of Java final variable, Java final method, Java final class, and final method can be inherited, but you cannot override it. Hope you understand the importance of final keyword in Java and where it is used. I hope you like this video. If you like this video, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe it, and do watch all the videos in the series in progression to have a better understanding from freshman to professional developer. Feel free to share it with your friends and comment down what is the best part that you like and what else you want me to improve. Till then, see you in the next video. Thank you.